Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of What It Is.
I'm Josh Gitson from Fourth Wall Players.
And I'm Kelly McKinney of Hohenheim Productions.
And today, we are going to be reacting to a trailer for the movie version of Dear Evan Hansen.
Which apparently is a Broadway phenomenon.
Yeah, it is. It replaced Hamilton.
Oh, did it?
On top of the charts for a while. Now
Really?
It's been replaced by now too, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, interesting.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're going to react to it, and I know absolutely nothing about it, which makes me kind of sad, because, you know, I should...
It's a pretty sad show.
I love theater, so the fact that I'm just not in the loop on what's on Broadway ever, it breaks my heart a little. Okay, here we go.
Dear Evan Hansen, today is going to be an amazing day, and here's why.
Have you been doing those letters to yourself with Dr. Sherman?
I've been trying to. Have you ever felt like nobody was there?
No one's on your cast. Now we can both pretend we have friends.
I'm sorry about my brother.
Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? I wish everything was different. Wish I was part of something. Wish that anything I said mattered. Have you ever felt like you could disappear?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah, that's mine. I'll just take it. Wait, I need that back. Like you could fall, and no one would hear. Connor took a letter from me, and it was an assignment from my therapist. Yo. Even when the dark comes crashing through.
Connor's mother and stepfather are here to see you.
When you need a friend to carry you.
Connor wanted you to have this.
And when you're broken on the ground.
Dear Evan Hansen, he wrote it to you.
His last words, Connor took his own life.
Hey, what? I'm sorry, Connor didn't write this.
No, please. It's this.
You will be found.
But we didn't think Connor had any friends.
I mean, you really gonna tell these people that the only thing they have left of their son is a letter that you wrote to yourself?
So, you and Connor, tell us something, please.
Right. I started talking and you couldn't stop. They didn't want me to stop.
I'm putting together a memorial service. If you wanted to do something.
Connor showed me that I wasn't alone. Nobody is. So, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay.
I didn't know that you were hurting.
'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand,
A lot of people feel like us.
you can reach out your hand.
People started sharing it. It's everywhere.
I don't understand what happened.
You did.
You don't know how much you've given my family and me.
You will be found. Let the sun come streaming in. As you reach up and you rise again. If you only look,
Were you ever actually friends with him?
I never meant to make it such a mess. I was trying to help. If you knew who I am, just how broken I am.
I already know you. And I love you.
I have to tell them.
Okay. All right. Your thoughts?
It's as heavy as I thought it was going to be, based on the couple of songs. That was one of the songs I've heard before.
Right.
A couple of songs in the soundtrack that I'd heard. I knew relatively that he wrote letters to himself, and I knew there was a lie involved. I did not know what that lie entailed until just seeing the trailer. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
It seems like a really powerful
I'll have to watch it by myself.
movie. Yeah.
For
Right.
obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But the this is what's so. I wonder. Naturally, I haven't done any research. I had no idea about it. That's on Broadway. I wonder when it was written. And I saw that in the trailer, they were showing us that it was from the Producers,
of La La Land and Greatest Showman.
Greatest Showman.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, right. As well as another movie and Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Yeah, Wonder, I think, is what the other movie was.
Wonder. Okay, yeah. So, because just from what I get from the storyline from this, right, I feel like it's a mixture between Perks of Being a Wallflower and World's Greatest Dad.
Right.
Have you ever seen? You've seen World's Greatest Dad, Robin Williams?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me.
Right.
Because the problem with World's Greatest Dad was that he didn't get any recognition for his writing. He wanted recognition. He wanted to be noticed. He wanted to be, and so he lied.
Right.
It gets him in this whole shit. Now, of course, naturally, it was a totally dark comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, you see the parallels in the storyline.
Right. Yeah.
You know, you have a mishap where someone thinks that someone else wrote something, takes, basically gets the attention from it. And this is, I don't know, I want to see it. I definitely want to see it. I just wonder if it's going to have the same sort of cultural impact and backlash that 13 Reasons Why did. The simple fact that, because just from the trailer, it's okay that Connor killed himself because this kid who's depressed gets to feel better about his life because of the attention he gets afterwards. That's the pitch meetings.
That might be part of it. Yeah.
That's the pitch meetings tagline that I get from it.
And maybe, I guess you could look at it that way, and that might be even how they go. I looked at it more straight up, like how he said he was just trying to say something to make the parents feel better, and it got carried away.
And it got carried away. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Which of course.
And it could be both. I mean,
Well, no, but I mean, I already know that it's not the way that I put it. You
Right,
know what I mean? Because they make it clear through the story and dialogue that Evan Hansen isn't the father from World's Greatest Dad. Who was actively trying to capitalize on something.
Right.
Okay. That's very obvious, right? But I just wonder if that's the overall message that can be taken from this. Oh, well, it's okay. We can enjoy all of this story and feel for Evan Hansen, but fuck Connor? Like, I don't know.
Right.
I just wonder if the emotional attention for Evan Hansen is going to sweep under the rug the fact that another boy, a teenage boy, killed himself.
Right, so that's definitely a fear. I would imagine the Broadway show would have addressed that specifically, because usually the way that stage plays are written, there's a lot more character, insight and stuff as opposed to movies. So I guess it kind of depends how true the movie is to the show.
Right, for the simple fact that this was a musical on Broadway. The dialogue matters.
Yes.
So do the songs.
Yes.
Right. They're the most.
And they're going to be cutting out important songs and.
Well, and I just wonder how much important dialogue they're going to cut out for the sake of the screen, because.
Right.
I'm sure. I'm almost positive that whatever the play is, they address that.
Yeah.
Where we're feeling for Connor as an audience, which I don't doubt we're going to feel for Connor. This has "Fault of Our Stars" written all over it, as far as like how you're going to feel for everybody.
Right. Right.
But yeah, so that's just interesting. Like, I have a very interesting first impression of it. I love the news that it overtook Hamilton for some time because we loved Hamilton.
Yes.
And I'm just always so iffy about musicals, like with the music.
Yeah.
Because you can have a great musical song, and it still isn't something I want to listen to on a regular basis.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because you're trying to translate, usually a 2.5 hour play into an hour 45-minute movie, and you're trying to close up on things that are happening, whereas the advantage you have on live stage is that you see everything all at once. So you can have multiple things happening on stage at once that you cannot do with a camera as much, because you're trying to focus on each plot point as you go. So I mean, it's just an adaptation thing. I do think that, obviously they're the producers, so I don't know how much they have with like how the camera work and stuff is done, but La La Land is kind of boring actually, but it was done very well. And Greatest Showman, as much as I hate the fact that I like that movie, because of how just like blatantly false it is about P.T. Barnum.
P.T. Barnum, yes.
it was a great movie. I'm
No,
sorry,
yeah, that's
but-
undeniable.
Yeah.
Like, everything about that movie is phenomenal. Kind
Yeah,
of.
and it's like
One of
larger
those
than
things.
life, the way that
The
plays
music,
are. Yeah.
the musical. I mean, and fucking Hugh Jackman. Jesus Christ.
I mean, yeah, Hugh Jack, can't go
he's
wrong.
great. Jesus. Oh.
He's so great.
Okay. Yeah. So this
Anyway.
is a very interesting trailer. I'm excited to see the movie adaptation of this musical. I also wonder, is this actor the same one who did it on Broadway?
He's the one that originated it, yes.
Okay.
Ben Platt, yeah.
That to me is important, just because I want the vocals to match
Right.
what Broadway felt.
I agree. I know a lot of people complained when the trailer first came out because he's a little old to play like a 16, 17-year-old.
You know
And
what?
they
but
put prosthetics on him or whatever, or they did the makeup. And
the curly hair, it doesn't. He doesn't. Feel
I don't think it's that
out of-
noticeable, personally.
Yeah, no, because and especially the way that hormones work today,
Mm-hmm.
like I could see a high school age kid looking like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and it wouldn't pull me out of.
So I'm fairly
I wouldn't be
certain-
like, you're in high school.
I'm fairly certain that actress is in her at least in her 20s, because she was in Justified.
Yeah.
And she played a teenager in that, and that was 10 years ago.
Right.
So,
Right.
I'm just saying. So
Yeah. I mean, and if you compare this visual that we have of them in high school compared to 80s movies where clearly
Oh, yeah.
40-year-olds were playing
I mean,
high schoolers, where
4
very
words.
clearly 40-year-olds.
4 words. James Vanderbeek. That dude was like 40 in Dawson's Creek, okay?
Right. So, yeah. Needless to say, I hardly think that's an issue. Their age isn't going to pull me out of their role
Right,
whatsoever.
right.
Not at all. I think they did a great job casting.
And to be fair, those complaints, they died down pretty quick.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so,
because I feel like those complaints come from people just wanting to have something
Right,
to say,
wanting to have something to point out.
more
Yeah.
than something of substance to say about it.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, you guys excited to see the film version of Dear Evan Hansen?
Yeah. Are you? And are you familiar with the Broadway play? Am I just in the dark here? Is anyone
So
else
am I.
with
To
me?
be fair, I'm in the dark too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it looks amazing. So leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We love the audience we have here. You guys are amazing. And as they always say in our hometown,
no cop, no stop.
Was it as good for you as it was for me? Like and subscribe for more content. And also, do not be afraid to check out our Patreon.